Greg Foy alongside Colin Harmon and ASU hockey coach Greg Powers join us. Thanks for coming in over and spending some time on the live stream with us.
That's my pleasure. I decided to use my degree for the second time in my life this week. So my mom will be proud of me. I was a broadcast journalism major, so I finally get to put it to use a little bit.
You're here for us for the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1 and 2. What a start, right, to this series. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's so good for the game, and it's a game that we're constantly trying to grow. We're biased. We think it's the best team game in the world. But for the world to see such great hockey on network TV in prime time, it's great for the game, and it's great to see.
We just watched, right before we came on the live stream, John Tortorella's very brief press conference after the Game 2 loss. If you're in his shoes, I mean, what's your reaction to the way that unfolded with no goal, obviously the challenge that turns into a penalty, and how irate would you be at the end of that?
I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
I agree with him. Freddie Anderson did not freeze the puck. I think it was loose in the crevice of his arm, and the Vegas player has a right to the puck. So I thought it should have been a good goal. Live, I didn't know if it was a great challenge, but after really looking at it and seeing what he saw, I thought he made a great challenge. And yeah, it's the way it goes.
When the referees make that kind of decision, does the NHL look at that and say, hey, that should have been this or that, or do they even comment on those things?
I mean, I guess to be very, very blunt and honest, usually when the officials are wrong, they never admit it.
Okay.
So, it's you never really hear that come back. And, I think you could probably poll, 100 people and 50 are going to say it was a bad challenge and he should have not challenged it because would end up shorthanded. And but I think any coach would have challenged it. And like I say, he has pushed all the right buttons. So it's really hard to criticize anything he's done right now. He's coaching to win a Stanley Cup, and I still think that they will.
Those are bang bang plays, though, right? I mean, that one was, and then like you said, live, you're not sure what happened. You saw the puck underneath right away. You said, "Oh, that went in," and then I'm looking at the replay, going, "Oh yeah, it sure did. It went underneath." But it's so hard to tell when it's happening so fast.
Vegas certainly had a gripe in that game with the way that went. As a coach, obviously Carolina's using this as, hey, we were staring down an 0-2 hole at home going on the road to Vegas, and now we feel like maybe it's not 1-1 and even, like we have an additional life here that we're taking to Vegas with us. On the flip side, though, do you use whatever anger, piss and vinegar you have going on about the calls if you're Torts in Vegas to kind of...
Yeah, I think you just have to wash it, and move on. And I mean, they still were able to come back and tie it up. Yeah. And they were up 2-0 with under 10 minutes left in the game, and you have to manage pucks in those situations. And a good defenseman in Anderson didn't do it. It flipped the game on its head. So you can go back and point to a lot of things. Obviously, that's a huge call and a huge turning point. But I think as a coach, you have to go back to what you can control, and you can control how your team manages pucks and close games out. And they didn't do it tonight.
All right, let's turn our attention to your program. All right, Arizona State Ice Hockey. You brought in 10 outstanding players through the transfer portal. You've got 7 freshmen coming in that are all pretty highly touted guys. Where are you right now? How are you feeling coming off of last year going into this new one?
We feel really good, and we needed to make changes. It was a year where really it felt like if it could go wrong, it went wrong. From how we started against Penn State with leads going into both third periods and losing both in regulation. It was a team that, on me, and it's always on the head coach, I just could not get to attack adversity in the big moments. And so we felt like we had to make changes and mix it up and bring in a new group. And we did that. And I think that the momentum that we gained the previous 2 years, with a 24-win season, our last season as an independent, we joined the NCHC and darn near win it in our first year and come in second place. We're still able to ride that momentum and positivity. And elite players still want to come here and be a part of what we're building. And be the tradition at Arizona State, play in front of the Mullet Maniacs, and we're looking at last year as a blip on the map and something that we have to view as. And I saw a great quote the other day: "Failure you have to use as a fertilizer," right? And that's what we're using it as. We're going to learn from what we needed to learn and grow from last year, and we have, and we've gotten better where we needed to most, especially on the back end. We had a back end that just struggled to find an identity. So we needed to bring kids in that could take pride in defending and keeping the puck out of our net and moving pucks. We went from third in breakout efficiency to 53rd in 1 year.
Wow.
So when you can't defend and you can't move pucks, it's really tough, and that's what we struggled with last year.
You just mentioned it. You guys had a great debut season in the NCHC, but it's a big learning curve with those types of programs in there. What have you learned about your program and maybe how you go about things or the type of players you bring in to really fit your team to that league?
Yeah, it's all part of it. And if you can't keep the puck out of your net and you don't bring guys in that take pride in that first, you're not going to have success in this league. It's the best league in college hockey. It's won 8 of the last 10 national championships. Blue Bloods like Denver and North Dakota and Minnesota Duluth. Western Michigan now has kind of joined that group. So it's as tough as it gets. There's no nights off. And so yeah, it was a really good learning year for us. That's what we're chalking it up as, and we love the changes that we made and the additions that we made through the portal and our freshman class, which is easily our most talented freshman class that we've ever brought in. So we're just going to bury our heads and go back to work and make sure that never happens again.
DU's won 3 of the last 5.
Yeah.
And you guys have given them battles pretty much every time.
We match up well against them. Our guys get up to play Denver. It's hard not to. They're historically the program. 11 national championships now. In our first year in the league, we played them 4 times and we beat them 3 out of 4. We dropped a heartbreaker to them in the semifinals up at the NCHC Frozen Faceoff, and last year we were incredibly competitive against them too with the big win at Mullet. So it's a great league. We're honored to be in it. We chose the tough path, right? And we could have joined a few other leagues that we're calling, but we wanted to be in the best league. We wanted to give our fans here the best version of college hockey every night, and that's exactly what we've done.
Talk about just the hiring of Jimmy Mullen. You got a new assistant coach on. Why you went that direction and why him?
Jimmy's a connector. He has, first of all, his experience with the most elite players in the country is invaluable. He was at the National Development Program for 2 years, coached kids like Cruz Lucius who just graduated from us last year, but he has experience with elite players. You won't find a person in the hockey world that has a negative thing to say about Jimmy Mullen. Wow. He's a connector. His positive approach every day is something that really will connect the staff to the players in a really good way. And it was just a great time for a change, and we're pleased to get him, and he's going to be great for us.
The schedule came out.
Yeah.
What do you like about the schedule? Dislike? How do you take a look at a schedule?
Yeah, I do all the scheduling for our program,
okay.
and so last year we had the second ranked schedule in the country. So it was the second hardest schedule in the country with the youngest team we've ever had, and then this year, we were still honoring commitments that we had before we joined the league contractually. So we had 24 games to displace when we joined the NCHC overnight. So we pushed those out into future years. And so we're trying to kind of pick and choose where games go and how they go. We have 1 more year left of honoring those contracts through next season. And then we can get really flexible and start to get, creative with our non-conference scheduling. So these games that are all scheduled were games that were contracted back in what was supposed to be an independent year for us.
Right. Wow.
Beyond just a rebound from last year, what do you specifically want to see from your group here in year 3 of the new league?
Just the identity that has really brought our program to the forefront, and that's just ultra competitive. And playing with sandpaper and a little what and vinegar, and we didn't have it last year. We just weren't a competitive group for whatever reason. And again, that falls on me, and so when it does that, you have one choice. You can live with it or you can fix it, and we chose to fix it. We're going to have a really competitive group this year. They're going to be physical. They're going to play hard. They're going to be relentless on pucks. They're going to play to that Sun Devil hockey identity that has brought us success over the 2 years previous, and we're really excited for big, strong kids on the back end that are going to be tough to play against.
For people that are watching or may see this and haven't been to Mullet for a hockey game, what do you say to folks that you got to go, right? I mean, it's an experience.
Best environment in college hockey, I think. We've been everywhere. Even you go to North Dakota, it's a great environment. They get 12,000 people to Ralph. Everybody has their own case for for their home crowd. But there's something special about Mullet. They're right on top of you. 2 years ago when we hosted Duluth in the playoffs and swept them, the place, it was a whiteout. The place was unbelievable. Came back from 3 goals down to win the playoff series in our first year in the league. That's what we're going to bring more of this year. So it's a special place. We worked so hard to get Mullet built. We 8 years in a 700-seat community ice rink at Oceanside, technically 2 NCAA tournaments as an independent. We went through the hell and back and you name it to get this done and get a first-class facility to have our fans watch the best college hockey in the country, and we're really proud of it.
Obviously, nobody wants to see a professional hockey team leave the Valley, but have you guys seen the hockey fan here that was a Coyotes fan that now doesn't have a team locally jump onto the Sun Devils
I think
bandwagon?
a little bit, yeah. I think that's happened. We when we shared Mullet with the Coyotes, we still sold out every game. So I think that in and of itself tells you that the market is really good.
Yeah.
When the college team is sharing their arena with an NHL team and they're still selling out every game, it's the NHL not being here is not a market issue. This is a great hockey market. We just announced today that we're adding a USHL team, a Tier 1 Junior A team somewhere in Arizona. We don't know where yet, but that's exciting for the game. Rinks are going up. There's a 3-sheet facility going up north. There's a 2-sheet facility or 3-sheet facility going up in Tucson. So we're adding ice sheets. We're adding teams. We're adding competitiveness. When and if somebody puts the NHL back here, assuming we get the right ownership group, which I'm sure Commissioner Bettman will make sure of this time. It's going to absolutely crush it. It's going to crush it. This is a great hockey market.
And how's the support, just lastly, how's the support from ASU in general? Just the administration? Where you're
Unbelievable. Graham's done an amazing job, and I think people forget we have 26 varsity sports. It's more than almost any school in the country, and everybody's competitive. The coaches support each other incredibly well. You can't complain. I mean, I started this journey 19 years ago as a volunteer club assistant coach, and we've come a long way in a short period of time, and we feel like we're just getting started. So we have everything we need here to have a first-class college hockey program, and we're real close.
Check it out at thesundevils.com and just check on the men's sports ice hockey, and you'll find this guy and everything that's going on with ice hockey. Get out to Mullet and support this team. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys, for having me. Appreciate it.